Hey everyone, I hope you are all doing great and you are all safe and healthy in this pandemic. In this video, we will see on how we can set up UiPath startup script on Windows 10 instance server, basically on cloud without UiPath Orchestrator or UiPath Cloud. Okay, so this is more of a hacky way to do it, but it kind of works and it can actually solve lots of the problems. So I hope you will like this video, and you can do it in any cloud machine. I'm doing it on GCP, but yeah, like any cloud machine works. So yeah, that's one thing I just wanted to know. So yeah, let's get started. So I'll just show you the remote desktop connected Windows machine which I'm operating right now, as you can see on my screen. Oh, and this is a very basic startup demo script. I have added a UI element interaction as well, because there are problems with many people when they try to automate a background script. It works really well, but when it comes to a UI interaction script, it generally fails due to some pixel issues in Orchestrator and Cloud. And I've been personally facing those issues as well, so I just ended up using this, and this one works pretty well compared to those pixel issues. And resolution, I don't remember exactly, but yeah, if any of you have been successfully able to deploy that, just let me know in the comments. Okay, so let's move ahead. So I'll just show you what it does. It just opens a page, a dynamic JavaScript page, Rainy Codes, which is mostly programmed in AngularJS. And yeah, the purpose of using this page was to just show some of the amazing capabilities of UiPath, which I found to be more streamlined as compared to Selenium, where you have to use headless browsing, or even Ghost drivers like Phantom.js, where like things are pretty complicated when it comes to interacting with dynamic JavaScript pages like this one, basically where the rendering happens within some kind of delay and all that. So but in case of UiPath, I have been experiencing no issues and it really works well. So that's why I've just started this particular page, no other purpose. So it opens this page, it clicks on code of the day, it just waits for 5 seconds, and then it closes the tab, and then it runs a simple script which sends me an email saying, hey world. I'll show you that as well. So the purpose of this is to detect that script has run or not. Okay, so I'll just show you a demo. So I'll just minimize this and open my browser. So as you can see here, there's no new email, and I'll just run this. So as you can see, it's opening brainycode.com. It clicks codes of the day, it waits for 5 seconds, and yeah, I like the code. Anyways, it's gone, and yeah, that's it done. And yeah, this is also done, so mostly we went. So yeah, hello world, it's a beautiful day. I hope soon you will be able to see a beautiful day after this pandemic. But anyways, so I hope you got the working of the UiPath script. Now let's move on and start doing the things which we are supposed to do to configure it. So the first thing is to make sure that you are able to log in to your Windows machine, and auto login is set up. That is a must require feature for this, and I'll show you how to set it up. So there's a very simple command called netplwiz, which helps you to set up auto login. So I'll just put it here, netplwiz, I guess this. Yeah. And as you can see here, if you'll open, you'll see this one has checked one. Users must enter a username and password to use this computer. You just need to uncheck it, and then a pop-up will come, basically another window where you have to enter the credentials, the default credentials by which Windows is supposed to sign in. So since currently I'm using this particular account called Spidey, and that is why I am going to I have put the credentials of this particular account. Just make sure whichever account from wherever you're running this particular script, the UiPath script, that account should be logged in. So for example, if I have 5-6 accounts here, and I'm logging in with some other account, and I'm running the script with that account, say the account name is B, so I have to put the credentials of B and not Spidey, because there can be errors while doing those things. So just make sure that, and once you enter the credentials, you just need to hit OK. You can see the screenshot of the window I have shared in my blog. I'll put the link of the blog in the description, so yeah, you can just check it out if you face any issues. And even if after that you are still not able to solve the issue, you can just drop down in the comments and I'll be glad to help you. Okay, so moving ahead, you can just enter it and you can set it up, and then that's it. So now the Windows auto login feature has been set up. So next time whenever the Windows machine starts up, it will automatically log in, and it won't be in that idle mode of where you have to just enter the credentials and log in. So that part is done. Okay, now moving ahead, we need to create a batch file of this particular UiPath script. It's very, very simple. I've already created one. I'll tell you the syntax of it. So this one is the file. So you just need to write a simple command. So the syntax for creating the batch file, it's very simple. It's added in the blog, and I'll explain it here as well. By the way guys, this is all present in the blog. You can actually look into that, and you can, if you have any confusions, everything is provided there. So coming back here, so yeah, as you can see, and also guys, I'm sure because of this remote desktop connection, the pixel quality won't be as good as you were expecting. So sorry for that, but I tried to record it in as HD quality as possible. But yeah, in case if you're not able to see it, as I am repeating it again and again, this all commands are there in the blog. So basically you have to locate your UI robot file, basically the file path of where the UI robot.exe exists, and then the file path to that XAML file or XAML file, whatever you say it. Yeah, so the location to that XAML file. Okay, so here for example, I'll show you where my UiPath files are located, and then I'll show you where my XAML file is located, so that you can check the difference. Okay, so I'll just quickly go to that. Oops, my bad. UiPath, and here you can see there are two. One is the beta version and one is the proper version. I always prefer to be with the proper version because there can be issues with the beta version, so I'll suggest you to go with the actual proper version. And here if you scroll down, you can see UI robot.exe. If you right click, hit properties, go to security, this is the path of my robot. Okay, so you can just copy it here and enter it there. So number one part is done, and then dash file, and the file location, the one which I showed you, the script which we just ran. I'll just go back to that also. I guess it was in downloads, then scripts, and then startup example, and then the main.xaml. Again the same thing, properties, security, and this entire name. Okay, so that is it. That is the simplest way to create this file, and you need to write it in a notepad and then save as, go to save as, and then UiPath.bat, and make sure to save as type to all files. Okay, so that is all you need to do to create a UiPath.bat file. Once we are done with this, we just need to make one final thing, which is to go to shell startup folder and put your batch file here. Okay, so if I go back, so this is my batch file, UiPath.batch. So I'll just copy this and put it here in my startup folder. Yeah, so this is the script which I placed in my startup folder. That is the startup scripts. This is a simple command, shell colon and then startup. That's it. Okay, so I'll just quickly, before going further, just quickly check if the batch file is properly running. Okay, that is very important. So if I double click here, you can see, and additionally, if possible, I can, yeah, anyways, let it run, and I'll show you the basic demo, like how it works. It just opens, it runs the email is being sent. So most probably, yeah, I got my email. Oops, wait, I'm sorry guys. Yeah, here you can show the new email, and yeah, there it is. Okay, so what I was actually trying to show by task manager was, initially you don't see that UiPath process, but if you go down the line, you can see those, or that UiPath robot executor. But anyways, that is not much relevant in this context. So this is done, the startup script is set up. Now we just need to schedule the instance to on at a specific time, and that's it. It doesn't matter whichever cloud provider you're using, whether it be AWS, GCP or Azure, all of them have their own ways of using. All of those have it to turn on the instance. I've added all the details in the blog as well, so if you are confused, just check it out. I've added the links to schedule the instance. But anyways, we are done, so we'll just close it up and we will just shut down the instance for now to test it if it is working or not. Okay, so here we go, shut it down. And before shutting it down, I just want to confirm it one last time that it's placed. Yeah, it is there. So let's just go and shut it down. Unplanned, doesn't matter, shut down anyway. Okay, now I'll just go to my cloud instances. I'll just refresh the page just to make sure that it works. Okay, so I'll stop the instance. And by the way, yeah, setting up the cloud function part, I hope you know it, or I'm assuming that you know it really well, and there are lots of resources for the same, so I'm not doing that in this particular video as this video is already getting long enough. So, but yeah, if you have any problems there, I have all the script and codes, and I can just tell you in another blog or another video how to do that. So if you have any problems, just let me know, I'll add it there. So I'm just starting it again, start, and maybe it will take 5 minutes. So just let it start and just wait here. Okay, so as you can see, we just have 2 emails. Let's just wait here for some time, and mostly it'll appear in few minutes. I think it takes like around 5 minutes after instance start. It will go to that batch file. It will start batch file immediately, but then from batch to start the robot executor, it generally takes time. So anyways, let's wait and let's see. And by the way, I'm using this to automate my UiPath scripts at different times, and it's working really well. For different times, what you have to do is you have to have multiple condition in the UiPath script itself. Like you can check for times, at this time run the script. You can add this parallel block, which is really useful to execute parallel scripts, and all those things can be done. So that's just a tip, because at a time you can just use one robot, and so that is how you have to manage it in the way. But it's very simple structure for writing, getting the time and all. It's simple C#, and if you get confused, just let me know. It's not a big deal. I can just share some scripts or some references which you can use. But anyways, let's wait for the script. So yeah guys, as you can see, the email has been executed, and we are seeing this message, hello world, it's a beautiful day. I know it's not, but that's all for this video. I hope you understood the exact concept, and let me know if you have any doubts or any queries in the comments. Would love to help you.